The views and opinions expressed on this show are that of the host and do not represent the views of Felony in Progress, Cryovata Records, or 6 Degrees of a Belly Dancer. This show also contains strong language and is not intended for those under the age of 18. If you feel you've reached this channel in error, please hang up and check the channel again. Thank you and enjoy the show.
That's chapter 1. Would you like to have chapter 2? You better. Son of a bitch, I know the way.
Here's adventure. Here's romance. Here's the famous Robin Hood of the Old West.
Cisco! The sheriff! He's getting closer! This way, Pancho! Vámonos!
The Cisco Kid.
Way back in the days, the year 1980. Had to get a job, had to make some money. Picked up a pen and a pad, dropped reality. Never thinking that I always live to see the day I rock my own CD. We used to do the dance we call whoopee whoopee.
Greetings, record nerds and turds, and all others in between, to another bullshit episode of Open Air Sonar. Well, I will serve you your music over easy, sunny side up, or scrambled. So, just to let you guys know, there will be no email today because my inbox is being inundated with right-wing hatred propaganda emails, and, I'm starting to think that they listen to me, they hate me, and the more they'll listen to me. So who knows? Maybe I'll be getting a call from that assbag Tucker Carlson soon to come on his show. Who knows? But no email today. Sorry, kids. But please send me your emails at cryovato@gmail.com. A reply is guaranteed unless you're a shitbag fucking right-wing Christian nutbag who hates me. So let's get on with the show. So you know what? There will be no rhyme or reason to what I'm going to play today. I'm just gonna play what I want. So let's just sit back and load a bowl with me and let's jam and let's see what comes out of this show. Okay, so let me see what I got for you. What I would do. What if I'm just sitting around in my office doing whatever I want? What would I play for it? What would I play right now? So, let me see. Oh yeah, that one will work. Okay, so this is the band with their live cut of The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down from their 1976 film, The Last Waltz. And you are listening to Open Air Sonar.
No, it's not like it used to be.
Tracks again in the winter of '65. We were hungry, just barely alive. By May 10th, Richmond had fell. It's a time I remember oh so well. The night they drove old Dixie down, when all the bells were ringing. People were singing, it went na 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 na. Back with my wife in Tennessee, when one day she called to me, said, "Virgil, quick, come and see, there goes the Robert E. Lee." I don't mind chopping wood, and I don't care if the money's no good. You take what you need and you leave the rest, but they should never have taken the very best. The night they of 18, proud and brave. But a Yankee, a lady in his grave, and I swear by the mud below my feet, you can't raise a cane back up when he's in defeat. The night they drove old Dixie down, when all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They went na 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 na. The night they drove old Dixie down, down, the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They went na 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 na.
That was The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down, written by Robbie Robertson and originally recorded by the Canadian-American rock group band The Band in '69 and released on their second album, Eponymous. So, Levon Helms provides the lead vocals, and the song is a first-person narrative relating to the economic and social distress experienced by the protagonist, a poor white Southerner, during the last year of the American Civil War when George Stoneman was raiding Southwest Virginia. The song appeared at number 245 on Rolling Stone's magazine list of the 500 greatest songs of all time. But some commentators in the 21st century have questioned whether the song's original lyrics made it an endorsement of slavery and the ideology of the lost cause of the Confederacy. In 2009, writing in The Atlantic, Ta-Nehisi Coates characterized the song as another story about the blues of Pharaoh. In an August 2020 interview in Rolling Stone's, contemporary singer Early James described how he had started changing the lyrics of the song while covering it to oppose the Confederate cause. For example, in the first verse, where Helms sang that the fall of the Confederacy was a time I remember oh so well, James declared a time to bid farewell, and he reworked the final verse to state, unlike my father before me, who I will never understand, I think it's time we laid hate in its grave. So, although I love that fucking song, I absolutely love it, but especially the way they do it in The Last Waltz, which was probably one of my favorite movies of all time. But all right, let's see, what else are we going to listen to smoke a joint to? Oh, okay, here we go. This one will be cool. So this is the 1990 cut of Sinead O'Connor with Roger Waters doing The Wall live in Germany when the Berlin Wall came down. So this is Open Air Sonar. Please stick with us. It's going to be a fun day.
But do you think they'll drop the bomb? But do you think they like the song? More than do you think they'll try to break my balls? Mother, should I build a wall? Mother, should I run for president? Shall I trust the government? Mother, will they put me in the firing line? Is it just a waste of time?
Hush now, baby, baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna make all of your nightmares come true. Mama's gonna put all of her fears into you. Mama's gonna keep you right here under her wing. She won't let you fly, but she might let you sing. Mama will keep baby cozy and
Mother, do you think she's good enough? For me? Mother, do you think she's dangerous? To me? Mother, won't you tell your little boy? Mother, won't you break my heart?
hush now, baby, baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna check out all your girlfriends for you. Mama won't let anyone dirty get through. Mama's gonna wait up until you get in. Mama will always find out where you've been. Mama's gonna keep baby healthy and clean. Ooh, babe. Ooh, babe. Ooh, babe. You'll always be a baby to me.
Nothing didn't need to be so.
That was Mother, performed by Sinead O'Connor and Roger Waters for the 1990 live in Berlin, The Wall, where Roger Waters, of course, took a bunch of his friends to Germany to commemorate the falling of the wall, which happened 8 months before. And the concert was staged on a vacant terrain between Potsdam Platz and the Brandenburg Gate, a location at the time was, well, before then was the no man's land for the Berlin Wall. And they did it for a charity called the Memorial Fund for Disaster Relief, and it actually ended up losing a lot of money because, dude, you should have seen the size of this fucking stage. I mean, they drove cars out onto this fucking thing. When the Scorpions came out to do In the Flesh, they drove out in this big limousine and this and that. I have an original press of it. I love it. It's one of my favorite albums, though. That one was really good. All right, let's get on to our next song that we're going to toke up to. Oh, let's see. Yeah, this one will work. Okay, so this is the 1981 release by the Rolling Stones, Tops, and you are listening to Open Air Sonar.
Every man is the same, come on. I'll make you a star. I'll take you 1,000,000 miles from all this, but you want a better star. Come on, come on. Have you ever heard those opening lines? You should leave this small town way behind. I'll be your partner. Baby, I'll take you to the top. Step on the ladder, toe in the pool. You're such an actor, you don't need no acting school. Don't need no casting couch, be a star in bed. Never let success go to your birdie head. I'll take you to the top, baby. I swear we're never gonna stop, baby. I'll take you to the top. Don't let the world pass you by. Don't let the world pass you by. Chance now, baby. I'm sorry for the rest of your sweet little life, baby. Hey, sugar, I'll take you to the top. I'll take you to the top.
That was the Rolling Stones with their cut of Tops from the 81 release Tattoo You. The album actually proved to be both a critical and commercial success upon release, reaching the top U.S. Billboard 200. To date, it is the first Rolling Stones album to reach the top position of the U.S. charts, thus concluding the band's string of 8 consecutive number one albums there dating back to 71 Sticky Fingers. But, you know, the album is mostly composed of studio outtakes recorded in the 70s, with Mick Taylor contributing on the track Tops. And this song is very self-explanatory. You know, we get a very high-placed celebrity who's taken a young model under his wing and help her to rise to the top. So this tune also made it onto the Adventureland soundtrack starring Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart from 2009. But I really like this track. You know, it's I mean, there's not a lot of meat to it, but it's still really, really, really good. But yeah, I like it. So let's see what else I got to play for you guys here. So let's see, another song. Oh, okay, this one will work. This is Warsaw from 1977 with No Love Lost. This is Open Air Sonar. Please don't go anywhere, people. That was Warsaw with No Love Lost from 1977. So Warsaw was the planned debut album by the English post-punk band Joy Division. While they were briefly associated with RCA Records, recorded in May of '78, it comprised 11 tracks now known collectively as the RCA Sessions. However, the band were really disappointed with the label's post-production work, and the deal fell through with the album being scrapped. But 4 of the songs were recorded during the RCA Sessions, had previously been recorded at the end of 1977, and it was these older recordings that the band would release the following months as their debut and Ideal for Living, which... I have been searching for that fucking 7-inch for I don't know how long, dude. And I found a couple of them. Like one of them was like $1,800. I don't know. I wasn't gonna pay some fucking crazy ridiculous price, but I do want that 7-inch really bad. And if you guys find it, keep it, hold it. It's Joy Division's an Ideal for Living. It's just a little mini, record, but you gotta have it. Gotta have it. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and take a break now and relax. I'm gonna go and check on the football game and smoke a bowl and, that kind of thing. You do the same. And come back with us, all right? This is Open Air Sonar.
Yeah.
Do you want the family man or do you want the swinging man? You choose.
Family man.
You get the family man. Family man. Family man. Family man. With your glances my way, taking no chances on the new day. Family man. Family man with your life all planned, your little sandcastle built, smiling through your guilt. Family man. Here I come, family man. I come to infect, I come to rape your woman. I come to take your children into the street. I come for you, family man, with your Christmas lights already up. You're such a man when you're putting up your Christmas lights. First on the block, family man. I want to crucify you on your front door with nails from your well-stocked garage. Family man. Saint Dad, Father on fire. I've come to incinerate you. I've come home. It's 3:29 a.m. I look out my window at the hot, crowded street above. I notice I feel cold and alone, used up like an old bottle. No deposit, no return. People live and die in these apartment compartments. No deposit, no return. Dust falls silently. Why can't I? No deposit, no return.
Needle stabbed into the walls. The executioner's curtain call. Fighting back, he found his life drowning, and there was no way up. 'Cause Richard hung himself. It happened just the other day. Jesus caught and pushed him
just to name a few. Cause Richard hung himself. Cause Richie swung himself. Richard strung himself. The needle stung himself. It pulled him off the shelf. Cause Richard hung himself. Richard hung. Your answer is non-sequitur.
That was Black Flag bringing us in, taking us in with Armageddon Man, followed by Henry Rollins' spoken word from the same album from '84, Family Man, and No Deposit, No Return. And you know what? I threw in the whole DI song of Richard Hung Himself because I just love that fucking song from '84. It's one of my favorite classic punks, but I kind of and man, doesn't Henry Rollins must have like a fucking crazy daddy complex or something, dude, because he really hates the suburban males. So, way to go, Henry. How we holding up, kiddies? I know my music tastes can take drastic turns, and they're actually going to get a lot more drastic. I get distracted when I start pulling stuff out of the shelves and out of the stacks, and I start going through stuff, and I see stuff that I haven't fucking played in years. And so, like, I start pulling it out, I set it aside, and then it's almost like a fucking... we go to them in sushi bars, where they're sitting all down and everyone's pulling sushi off of it or whatever, but the counter's moving. That's kind of how my desktop works when I start doing records. And one turntable's going, another turntable's going, and I've got like 5 other things. It's a fucking mess. But we are about to take a very strange turn. So this next track is from a band called HO9909, but they pronounce it Horror. So... this is their cut of Death Cult Disciples. Strap in, folks. This is Open Air Sonar.
Shit,
That was HO9909, or pronounced Horror, with their cut of Death Cult Disciples. So those guys are fucking rad, man. My buddy Jose turned me on to these fools, and you know, if their videos are any indication of the band itself, we're talking about some serious fucking madness at these shows. I've got to see these fuckers live, man. I swear to God. But yes, you know, they are badass, and it has been decided here at Open Air Sonar that HO909 Horror, we like you, keep making music. So the band itself was founded by the OGM and Yeti Bones in 2012 in Newark, New Jersey. They relocated to Los Angeles in 2014 and attracted quite a cult following. You know, in 2016, former Black Flag member Brandon Pertzborn became the band's drummer, and Rolling Stone named it one of the 10 new artists you need to know in 2014. But yes, they are fucking bad. They've been Loud and Quiet has described them as a seething collision of anarchic hardcore punk rock and industrial charge with death rap. So that is cool. And yes, we like you. So, alrighty, I guess we will get on to our next song. This tune will take us back to 2008, 4th of July, when Sonic Youth took over Battery Park, New York. So this is Bull in the Heather, and you are listening to Open Air Sonar. Don't go away. That was Bull in the Heather, live at Battery Park by Sonic Youth from 2008. You know, I just fucking love that song. But anyway, singer and bassist Kim Gordon explained that the song is about using passiveness as a form of rebellion. Like, I'm not going to participate in your male-dominated culture, so I'm just going to be passive. So the song's title is a reference to the racehorse Bull in the Heather, who won the Florida Derby in 1993. But yeah, this was released on the Experimental Jet Set, Trash, and No Star from '94. But yeah, I fucking love Sonic Youth, and I've always fucking loved Sonic Youth. But anyway, let's get down to business, people. We got 2 songs left here. What do I got here for? Oh, ho, 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 yes, our next tune. I am sure you've guessed. I knew some of you guys knew this was coming, but I give you the one, the only Skinny Puppy with The Choke. Almost over, people. This is Open Air Sonar. That was Skinny Puppy with The Choke from the concert Ain't It Dead Yet, which took place on May 31st, 1987 at the Toronto Concert Hall for their Cleanse, Fold, and Manipulate tour. But The Choke actually comes from the 85 release Bites, and some folks think that the song essentially says how screwed up society is or can be, or the choking effects that religion has on society. Makes sense to me. The concept behind Skinny Puppy came from the group's first song ever recorded called Canine, and the idea, according to Kevin Key, was to create music which explored life as seen through a dog's eyes. They also incorporated the use of B-grade horror movie visuals, including fake blood and props, into their live performances, and Key justified these shock gore antics with the following. He said, what we're presenting isn't much different from what the audience is subject to in everyday life. For example, a commercial is a very plastic view of existence and reality. And when you watch a TV show and you see a world with picture-perfect endings, all you have to do is switch the station and watch the news. So, I love Skinny Puppy, man. I really do. They're like one of my favorites, and I'm trying to put together a show for you guys that is nothing but Skinny Puppy and their side projects. I just haven't gotten it down yet, but I will, I promise. So, let's see what I got here for another song. Oh, okay. Our next song will take us to Atlanta, Georgia, where in 2003, Combi Christ was hatched. This is Time Again from their 2016 release. This is Where Death Begins, and you are listening to Open Air Sonar. was Combi Christ from their 2016 release, This Is Where Death Begins. It is the 8th studio release from the band, and the album actually sees the band moving further away from their original electronic sound towards a more rock and metal theme. The name came from a fanzine in the 1990s, with Combi Christ being a character. In it, he was a punk rock messiah, and the character would go on drug and alcohol-fueled rampages, and then go back later healing those who he had beaten. But man, a couple of years ago, a buddy of mine invited me to go see this fucking band at a club, and I didn't fucking go. I'm still kicking myself in the ass over that, but because I think they're a killer band. But all right, that does it for this today. So what have we learned today? That Christian nationalism sucks ass, that the world can be horrifying and beautiful depending on your view of reality, that optimistic bias is prevalent in every human mind on earth. And now I've always been more liberal-minded, and this shit going on nowadays is just batshit crazy, and I personally don't want anything to do with it. So I guess I'm just curious as when education became indoctrination, and how people are so afraid of books nowadays, and just people afraid to speak their mind. It blows me up. You know, even if you're going to speak disgusting shit, speak it, man. I mean, you can, but why hold back? And I mean, didn't none of these cocksuckers remember being young? Because, you know, I remember that when I was young, I read and watched everything they told me not to. So have fun with that, because you're just going to create more rebellious kids. But so you know what? Fuck all that noise. I'm just going to say take care, love your friends, love your family, move through life, and, you know, nice and smooth, and realize that everything you see, taste, touch, smell, hear, it's all temporary. This is all going to go away one day. So I'm going to cut out now and leave you with a song to my true listeners and to those who actually fucking hate me. So this song is for you. This is Tony from Open Air Sonar telling you to be kind, to help those in need, and please take off the tinfoil hats. Always remember, wipe front to back, and take care of you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye-bye.
Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. I would not leave you in times of trouble. We never could have come this far. I took the good times, I'll take the bad times. I take you just the way you are. Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair. You always have my unspoken passion, although I might not seem to care. I don't want clever conversation, never want to work that hard. I just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. Need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. Oh, what will it take till you belong? forever. This I promise from the heart. I couldn't love you any better. I love you just the way you are. Want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are.